speaking from experience, it is easy to overpack when you're on vacation, and it's often hard to find what you did pack.
Right.
Yeah.
But not anymore, thanks to Miss Simplicity. She's going to give us some great tips today on how you can make this simple, organized, basically just a backpack, right?
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
We can't do that.
So I was joking with these guys before we started here that I have traveled 14 of the last 17 days.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know a little bit about packing and travel in general. And let's just start with these. These are a way to compress your stuff.
These are amazing.
Right.
I bought these from you. These are amazing.
Right. So I'm giving away a set today, but I just put a beach towel in there. So this is the before and the after. And they can really take, especially your bulky stuff, and make it a lot thinner. So the other benefit of this is it's waterproof. And like when my son went hiking, he took these with. And when we went on a family vacation for 10 days, he didn't think he could take a large carry-on, so he took a duffel bag. But he put everything in this for 10 days. It was like a brick. When he got off the airplane, it literally was a brick. The duffel bag was solid, packed with stuff. So take the air out of stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Even more room.
Right. And then I put on Facebook that I was going to be on your lovely show this morning, and I had friends start giving me tips about what they do. This is something I've never thought of. You roll each outfit.
I do that.
So you put the socks and the underwear in here too.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
And then you have your family suitcase, and you said, here's Johnny's clothes, here's Susie's clothes, here's my husband's clothes, here's my clothes for the day. So, and I just put a rubber band on it. Keep it super easy.
That's a good idea.
Another big thing that I like to do is do laundry halfway through my trip.
Okay.
Because even at the end of my trip, even like when I'd go home to my parents' house, I always did my laundry on my way before I left, because nothing's worse than having a dirty suitcase, you know? I mean, you come home, you just want to go to sleep and put the kids to bed. I don't want to do laundry for 2 days. So I always like to do laundry halfway through. So if you think about your trip and break it up, then you can pack half as much as well.
Oh, sure, because you get to wear it more often.
Right. So if you know halfway we're going to do a laundry stop, and people are like, oh, I don't want to do laundry, it's going to cost money. I'm like, you know what, your time is worth something. And sometimes when you're traveling in a tiny car, it's worth it to have the extra space and to take the time to do the laundry.
Smart. Bring a little laundry pack.
And actually, when I even travel by myself, I just keep that in my little carry-on makeup thing, because sometimes I just need to do a couple items in the sink in the bathroom, and it's just a super nice thing to have on hand.
Great.
You say, like, you go to a laundromat, you call a laundry service?
If I'm traveling with my family, we will go to a laundromat. A lot of times hotels have laundry, depending what your hotel is at. I've never serviced it out because I'm cheap like that. I will go find a laundromat somewhere, put my quarters in, and wait for an hour, you know.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay, another tip is to categorize like items together. So put small things together. This is actually what I use for all of my cords when I travel. So my iPad charger and my phone charger go in here.
Great.
And then this is really easy to grab too. And this is something, I mean, just think about what you can put in small little containers. This is actually what I use to put my socks and underwear in when I travel. Just something small.
Yes.
And then we go a little bit bigger with this one, and this is what I put my shirts in.
I bought those too.
Yep.
Those are really handy. Use them over the weekend.
You're a good shopper. And
Well, I
then
have lots of tips,
when you're traveling with kids, this is great to put each child in charge of their own section of the car. So this is the sweet seat. And that we talked about this a couple months ago when we talked about car organizing. But this is awesome to give each kid one of these, and they're in charge of their own stuff in the car. And that way everybody knows, okay, this is where you're putting your water bottle, this is where you're putting your games on, this is where you're putting your activity books. And then they're in charge of it, and then you keep your car clean as well.
Smart.
That's great.
So it looks like you can strap this on the back of a seat?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
If you
It
don't
just
have
hangs
enough
there,
seats,
and
just try to put it somewhere.
well, hopefully you have enough seats, otherwise you have too many people in your car.
Well, okay, sure.
Okay, and then another great tip is to pack a little collapsible cooler as well, because you know, sure, we'd like to take the big cooler, but we don't need it every single day. So find a collapsible one, go to the hotel, get some ice in it, throw some water bottles, juice boxes in here, and that way you don't have to stop at convenience stores and spend
And that's
of
a
money.
good size, too.
It is.
Much better than even the hard little one.
Right. And then you can, you know, fold it down when it's not in use, and away it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
okay, so finally, this is one of my biggest tips. We did this big family vacation we did like the tour of Yellowstone, Tetons, Colorado, Black Hills. in a small Toyota Corolla. My children thought I was insane, but I wanted to do the old-fashioned trip, you know, that we all experienced as kids, not getting on an airplane and going to France, you know, because that's just not realistic for most of us. So we did the old family vacation. So we pack each day, like, so if I know, okay, we're stopping in the Black Hills, we're going to stay for 2 days. So I'll pack 2 days worth of our clothes in one bag. So then I just need to take the one suitcase out to go to the hotel.
Okay, hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that thought. We want to hear more about the vacation and packing when we come back.